Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Talking Nerdy. This is your host, Justin, a.k.a. Prom Ross, with the newly titled Colby Soccer Daddy.
.com.
Just kidding. SoccerDaddy.com.
I don't want to go there. Don't go to that website.
Just in case.
We don't know what it is.
We haven't vetted it yet. But today we want to talk about Wednesday, the show on
Tomorrow,
Netflix.
today?
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, and we're going to talk about Wednesday. A show that I truly went into with low expectations.
I did too.
Right? The trailers made it look like it was tailored for kids, but they pulled it off.
No, yeah, they definitely did. It's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be.
Sure.
Definitely very high expectations as well. Not like I loved Addams Family, but you kind of have the respect for it, you know?
Yeah, something we grew up with.
Yeah, so I liked most aspects of it. Wasn't my favorite show ever. Wasn't my least favorite show ever.
It was just fun to watch.
It was definitely watchable.
Yeah, I agree.
I would watch it. I would recommend it.
Yeah. The casting is weird.
I don't like a lot of the cast members.
Yeah.
And I can go over which ones I don't like. Which ones did you not like?
So Wednesday, I didn't think... like seeing her first off, I was like, okay, she fits the part, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
What I saw, I did see the trailer, but then Tiff, always on TikTok, she was seeing a lot of TikToks where they were imitating this like dance thing she does, the dance. And after seeing that, I was like, is that all everybody's taking away from this show? I was like, this is not going to be good. But I did think Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday, knocked it out of the park. Here, I'll go quickly down the ones I think did work.
Okay.
And then you can do the ones you think did
Absolutely.
work. And then we'll do the opposite.
Okay.
Wednesday I think worked.
Agreed.
I do think Catherine Zeta-Jones did work. Christina Ricci as Marilyn wasn't a part of the original stuff, but sure it works.
Can't read my own handwriting.
Gwendolyn Christie, who is Brienne of Tarth, sure.
Yep.
Put her in any role, it's gonna work.
Because she towers over everyone.
She towers. She's so big. Oh my gosh. A Pugsley, hit or miss.
He didn't have a big enough role to, I think, have a...
Sure. Right? I kind of think he did good. He just doesn't look like the one from the Addams Family movie.
Yeah, agreed.
But whatever. What's crazy, though, and I don't know if he's related, I do think he actually looks very similar. Like, he has the dark eyes and stuff. Looks similar to the guy that played Gomez in the original.
Gotcha. I didn't remember.
Just similarities.
I mean, I do. But
yeah.
I gotcha.
But I would say those guys worked from the original, other than Brienne of Tarth and Christina Ricci.
Okay.
Except for Christina Ricci was in the original, just as Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understood. I did not like Gomez as the cast. I like Guzman.
Sure, he's funny.
I think he's funny. That to me was like...
I love him in other stuff.
And I loved... So the old Addams Family, I loved the Morticia and Gomez together.
Yeah.
I thought their chemistry in the old ones was really good. This one, it felt forced.
It did.
It felt awkward. Like, that's... It didn't feel like they were... I don't know. You know what I mean?
I do.
It wasn't my favorite.
The original, both good-looking people, and they had like this burning desired love, and it worked. This one... Come on, that you wouldn't happen in real life.
Yeah, maybe. That one threw me off a little bit. Didn't like.
And Luis Guzman doesn't strike me as like a suave.
No, he doesn't.
Guy,
no,
right?
I mean, I saw him in Waiting.
Yeah,
so I was like,
that's his kind of role.
Yes.
He's like raunchy comedies. He's good at it.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
Maybe he tried something else. I don't know. It wasn't for me. Maybe it's for other people. But that's just our opinion.
Yeah.
I didn't like Fester's guy either.
Yeah.
I didn't like him either.
I didn't.
He threw me off. He was like, I remember Fester being like crazy and like just, And this guy was like, I don't know.
Eccentric and very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actor who plays him, I do like.
I don't know who the actor was.
It is, I'm drawing a blank on his name, Fred Armisen. He was in like Saturday Night Live. He's in, let me see, what was he in? Zoolander, Anchorman, Eurotrip.
Oh, so he's in all that kind of stuff.
Have you seen Eurotrip?
I have seen Eurotrip.
He's the guy that's like, oh, Muscoozy.
That's like my favorite line ever.
Yeah. That's
Muscoozy. That's him?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
In
that
the train.
guy. Okay. See,
Yeah.
okay, so he's another kind of the Guzman
Yeah.
type.
Yeah, good in other things. Maybe just not this role.
I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't seem. It was. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird fit. But one person I liked that you didn't bring up. I did like Enid's character, and I don't know if you didn't like her. I liked the chemistry that they had at the end.
I did like her character. Yeah.
Oh well, you didn't bring her up.
I'm sorry. She's not part of the original, but she did work in this show. She at first I was like, this is odd.
Yeah.
But honestly, the two played off each other perfectly.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Gomez and Fester were my big two.
Lurch, I like the guy who played Lurch, even though obviously he doesn't have lines.
I like the hand guy.
Yeah.
I saw some videos of what he had to do and all that crazy stuff. That was pretty cool.
So just in case you don't know this, every time you see the thing in this show, it's not CG. There is a guy puppeteering it every single shot. So all the weird things where like he crawls down Wednesday's back or he's like scurrying across the street and stuff like that, there is a guy on his hands and knees doing
Can you
all
imagine
those.
that's your role?
That would suck.
Hey.
Creative though, like when he was pulling the trunk out from underneath the bed, like he literally had to like use his thumb and pinky as like legs.
Yeah, just can't grab it.
Yeah,
which is so backwards. You have to like.
He did a good job.
Yes, he did. He did a very good job for having no lines.
Yeah. Riki Landholm, who plays the shrink, I think she did a good job.
Dr. Kimbot?
Yeah, I honestly thought she was.
I did
too.
So yeah, that was the one thing about it. I told you, I think we talked about this a week ago. Is I thought it was like different person every time. I had no idea. Like
truly, yeah.
I think even to episode 6, you'd have no idea, and then 7, it finally reveals itself. You're like, oh crap! I think they did a very good job of. It reminded me, no.
And it was a bait and switch type of thing because they were doing it on purpose. They were obviously baiting you to all these different characters. Yep. And even when they'd move on to another one, I was like, no, it's this guy.
Yeah.
And then like the next episode, I was like, all right, screw that guy.
I thought it was Thornhill, and then she died, or Kinbot, and then she died. I was like,
yeah,
oh, this is awkward.
But even when she died, I was still like, did it just turn on her? Because Wednesday was just telling her like, you can't control these things forever. Yep. They're going to turn on you. So I was like, okay, maybe she's still it. But no, obviously she's not. We won't say who it is because you got to watch the show.
You probably should rewatch it. But
how? I honestly felt like, and maybe it's hard to not make it feel like this reference, but because it's a school and it's magical, but it felt very much like Harry Potter.
A little bit, yeah. Like they all have their like.
You got the four groups or whatever
classes or
yeah.
What are they called? Slytherin, Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they're the schools of magic probably. No, that's not it.
4 groups in.
But yeah, they definitely kind of separated themselves in it, and then Wednesday didn't have any group, so she kind of like was just
houses.
The house of. Yeah.
So you have Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. And in this one, you have Scales, Slytherin.
Sirens, yeah.
Right, and which are the Sirens. And then you have the Stoners, which...
could even be Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw?
Hufflepuff, yeah. I honestly think it's Hufflepuff. When they first said it, I honestly thought they were just Stoners. And then obviously it shows his powers and whatnot. And then you have the Claws, which could be Ravenclaw.
That's probably Ravenclaw.
Right. And then what was the last one? The Furs. Furs, Fangs, Scales, and Stoners.
What are the Furs?
So the Furs would be like Gryffindor.
Why?
Because it's like a lion thing, furry. I don't know.
Who are the Furs though? Like, what was their powers?
The Furs?
Yeah.
They were the wolf, the Harumic.
Who are the Fangs then? Oh, the vampires.
Vampires. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but yeah, no. So
she's not any of those though. Is she a vampire? She's not a vampire.
No.
She's not any of those.
I don't know what. Yeah, she didn't get put with any of those. I mean, but those were just the 4 main ones in the in the school.
There's probably
there was other creatures and things.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so having the 4 houses made it feel like Harry Potter. They're performing magic in the school, like to other students and to other things, and so it just kind of had that Harry Potter-esque.
Kind of like the secret society as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, almost like a Chamber of Secrets type thing.
Yep.
And whatnot.
Or
I
was thinking that when they
Voldemort's like group of people.
Yeah, Harry Potter's Dumbledore's army.
Yeah, okay. Or it could even be like Sirius Black's secret group.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I was like,
no, you're
good. Working through that thought process.
You're golden. We haven't seen him in a long time.
It's been a little bit. Yeah, Tiff is like razor sharp with Harry Potter. But yeah, no, good show. Leads you on. It's it's like Stranger Things, where you're just constantly thinking like, what's gonna be next? Who's this monster? It gets you thinking, and it's fun.
Yeah, and of course, there's definitely gonna be a season 2. I think it kicked it. I bet it killed it in the ratings. Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 71, and I thought that was a little low.
Sure.
But then I was like, oh wait, it's Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Of course they gave it a 71.
If it's not a Sundance film or something,
if it's not an emo film or something, like that, it's not going to get a 99 or 100. So I was like, oh, that's about right.
Yeah. So pretty much, like, honestly, if they give something a low rating, that kind of tells me it's something I might like.
Not so low.
No, if it's like 20%. Yeah.
If it's above 50, it's probably worth checking out.
Yeah. IMDb gave it an 8.3 out of 10.
Which is probably about where it was.
I would say so.
Yeah, not 71. That's a big difference. 12% is a big difference.
Yeah. I honestly wish they would recast Gomez.
I agree.
It takes me out of the moment when I see him.
I agree. I agree.
I
didn't mind anyone else. Everyone else was fine. Loved Eugene. Seemed like a little nerdy guy that every main character needs, is that nerd.
Yeah.
Who just doesn't have any friends except for the main one.
Exactly. Yep. Has like
awesome.
Quirky punchlines and stuff, and I honestly thought he was the monster at one point.
I mean, who didn't you think was the monster?
True.
Wednesday,
yeah.
And her family.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. Christina Ricci, she played a really good part in this show. It was kind of cool to watch her progress. Yeah, I mean, just good cast. It did feel a little teen bopper.
What's wrong with teen bopper? Like the young romance between Xavier and Tyler.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I didn't understand is Wednesday. Does she actually like people? Like guys?
I think towards the end.
Yes.
And I honestly didn't know where they were gonna go with that.
I didn't either.
They did force in like a two stepmom thing somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one of my gripes too.
Yeah.
So with Eugene's parents, instead of saying parents every time, they'd always say mothers or moms. They never said parents.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
I was like, let's force it a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
But you know what? It was like such a short window that they forced it into that I can almost give them a pass, because it was kind of like, we have to put this in to make everybody happy.
They don't have to put it in.
They don't have to put it in. But it wasn't strung out through the whole season.
No, it wasn't. Right? But it could.
Yeah.
Still could.
I'll give him, I didn't like it, but I'll give him like a little kudos for just making it short and sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
It's better than Marvel. Force feeding it into all their movies.
What did they do for Marvel?
In the Doctor Strange movie, that girl has two moms, and they made like that big scene about it.
And they died.
And then died instantly. So what you get for having two moms? Just kidding. Comedy.
That was no. Yeah. Well, they maybe not died actually either. They just got sucked into another dimension.
Yeah, they could be alive somewhere else.
They could be. Yeah. Probably not.
They'll never see her again. Oh, but no, it was good. I'm excited for season 2.
I am too. Have they casted or anything like that? I'm not casted. Have they started filming or anything like that, or are they just seeing where this one would kind of stick and then go from there?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I bet they just started after the first week. They're like, okay, let's do it again.
Yeah. Sadly, nothing has been confirmed by Netflix just yet.
They're waiting.
But we do know that Deadline reported that the streamer intends to renew Wednesday for season 2 in the new year. Okay, so they haven't. They want to. They just haven't been.
They want to now that it's been a popular show.
Yep.
Makes sense. They didn't want to put all their eggs in one basket. I get it.
Yeah. They very much could do 4 seasons, because she's a freshman in high school.
Is she? I thought she was 18. She's already been in high school.
She has been in high school. Oh, so she'll be out.
Maybe 16. I'm not sure.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
Whatever. They can do Afterlife too.
Afterlife?
After
school?
After school.
Yeah.
Like Teen Mom. Good stuff.
I don't want to see a teen mom in this, but
what about a werewolf mom or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's gonna get knocked up, it would be that character.
Enid. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. She probably already is.
So boy crazy in the show. Yeah. It's kind of symbolic because she hasn't had her wolf out moment.
Oh,
and
gosh.
for her, that's kind of like hormones and stuff, and so. Yeah, she has her wolf out moment, and she just finally tells the guy she likes, like, listen here, dude, I've been flirting with you.
Just ask me out.
I grabbed this stuffed dead animal just to get your attention, and yeah.
So overall, I would recommend the show. I would check it out yourself and try to guess who you think it is every episode, because you will go on a roller coaster.
Yeah, it is. It's not going to be who you think, and it is just wild. Good show. Recommend it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know what you thought of Wednesday. If it was a good show, if it sucked,
or if you're an emo like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of emo, man, this show was like tugging on Tiff's emo heartstrings.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah, she was emo in high school. And,
I know.
And
weren't you?
Not emo.
Well, I mean, you had like. Did you have earrings, Wise?
I had gauged earrings.
Some gauged earrings.
Yeah,
but what kind of hair did you have?
Oh, depended on the year. I had an afro. I had in different colors. I had cornrows. I had straight hair for most of school, and then all of a sudden, like a light switch, it turned curly. And yeah, so I mean, all right.
You were like Eugene.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What he's talking about, just to give you a little context, is his wife went to school with me, and she saw me in a yearbook picture, and I looked ridiculous. But it got to
look
the point,
good. Look, fro, gauges,
pencil
everything.
stash.
Yeah, pencil stash. Like
it got to the point though where everybody looked good in yearbook photos, and I could. When you have curly hair, you can't really do much. So I just made it a point to always have a different look each yearbook photo.
He did good.
Yeah.
No one's gonna recognize Prom Ross back from the day.
One year I had like the curly, like I let them grow out and get like little ringlets, like a boy band. And so, yeah, dude, I got creative, man. But ultimately the look is just shaved. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, no, let us know your thoughts, what you liked about it, what you didn't like, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let us know, how share the love with us. We love you guys. Let us know if you love us. Hit subscribe, that bell notification. It really helps us out with the algorithms, pushes us up, and it's free.
It is free,
and it helps us out.
I think it is. It helps us out, like a family member.
Yeah, be a family. Be thankful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. We did, and I'm glad all that crazy weather's over.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feel bad for New York. They got Buffalo. They got hit hard.
Yep.
Yeah. So stay safe out there, and come on, 2023.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Woo! Peace.